So I believe this is a piece of oak, and I got it from my sister-in-law recently. It had been laying in her yard for many years, and I looked at that and it just looked like a rock laying there, but I believe this is a piece of oak with a burl on it. Anyways, it's an odd piece. I think I'm going to make this the bottom and see what happens trying to make a natural edge out of it. The main reason I'm going that way is it's the only way I'm going to get any size out of it. So I'm going to trim this up, try to find a good center for it and get it mounted on this side here. See you back at the lathe. I have it on a wood screw. I had to put a flat in there with a Forstner bit to clear the jaws for my chuck, and I was pleasantly surprised to see that that is some burl in there. How much? It's hard to say. Does it still look like oak? I'm not so sure. She had no idea what it is, and right now I don't either. It's way off balance, so we're just going to nibble away at this and get it in balance. About 518. Cut some more down here on the base. I know one thing, this is dull. Okay, I'm back out here working on this again. I sharpened my 5/8 swept back gouge and let's cut on that. And there's no doubt about it, I'll be sharpening it many times. This is really a hard piece of wood. That's 650 right there. I'm going to go ahead and work on this bottom here. This will help me figure out what I want to do here. I left just a little bit of this coming down. Well, I'm happy with this shape. I think it's time to go ahead and use the negative brick scraper and get it ready for sanding. Okay, giving this kind of a stubby barrel shape. Well, I think I have the shape that I want, and I'm going to go ahead and sand this. While I was looking at the shape, I came around here, and I have made the decision, this is not oak. Now that I can see how this grain is. It's got the grain of the black locust that I've turned, but it's extremely hard. And black locust is hard, but this is even harder. Maybe it sat around and it's petrified. It did look like a rock. I'm going to check with Larry over at the Wood Whirler because he turns a lot of honey locusts. I'm going to see if he can identify this. And maybe by the time I'm done with this, I'll know for sure. But right now, I'm going to change it to honey locust. So I'm going to turn my dust collector on. Get my 2-inch sanding pads. I'm going to run in reverse. I'm going to sand on this a little bit. Then I'm going to shut you off and finish it. It's going to take quite a while. So there's some noise for you. So I have it flipped around in my bigger jaws, and I think what I'll do is just go ahead and start with this hollowing tool until I can get something going here and know what it's going to be like. Well, I think I'm going to see if I can drill some of this out. Not going to go real fast, so burn that bit up. Well, it's drilling. That's 1500 RPMs. Let's see how it works. Wow, it's hard. Well, here's what we have right now. So I will start taking some of this off. I'm going to drag this way and then take a little bit at a time off that wall. I reached the bottom. Alright, this is not the best view, but we're almost done with this, and maybe you can see something. Okay. Oh, that bottom is really cool. Wow, is that ever. That's it, I'm not going any farther. Well, it's time to get the inside sanded up and also this live edge here. I'm going to do that with the Sandiflex, and then we'll switch to a 2-inch disc in here. So I'll just show you a little bit of this, and I think I won't run this under power with the jagged edge of it. So I'm going to do a lot more than that, but I will have to do most of that off of camera. It's going to take a while. Then I'll sand the inside, and I can sand this under power for quite a ways up. Let me get this done, and we'll come back and we'll put some finish on the outside, and we can finally see what this wood is going to look like. It's all sanded up. I hit the outside with 1000 grit. I don't know if I'll do that with the inside or not, but it was easy to do. So right now I'm going to blow it out, get all the dust out of these cracks, and it certainly has a lot of cracks. The noise you're hearing is my overhead air filter, and I'll shut that off as soon as we're done cleaning this off. Okay, we're ready to put some sanding sealer on it. And I know I'm going to put shellac on this one. I think this type of wood really looks good with shellac. Oh boy, I knew it was pretty, but look at that. I can swing it around and show you what it looks like when I put it on the bark. I'll use this little brush and just paint it on, and it is going to soak it up. Probably I'll put at least 3 coats of this on before I put the shellac on. But you got an idea now what it is going to look like when we get done. So I'll see you when we're done putting the finish on. Alright, the bowl's finished on the outside and the inside. I just have to remove this tenon, and it's a pretty good size one, and the wood's pretty hard, so this is going to take a little while. Got a block in my chuck. Non-slip material. Bring this up a little bit and check it. That's not bad. Getting pretty close here. There it is. Okay. Get this set up and we'll sand that little bit off. I'm ready to sand the bottom, but I don't want to set the bowl on these points. So I'm going to show you how I get around that. I'm going to take the chuck with the piece in there. I'll go ahead and put that cloth back on it. And now it sits, they're not touching. Now I can go ahead and sand this. I'll start out with 80 grit to sand that center area. I'll progress up to 400 and it'll be ready to put a finish on it. So let me get the finish on this, and we'll come back and have a good look at this bowl. Well, here's the finished Honey Locust Burl. And it really did look like a rock when I first saw it laying there and it was offered to me. And I thought it was just a joke, but the more I looked at it I realized it was some kind of a burl. And what a burl it is. Look at the burling going on in this thing. Wow, I don't think I could have ordered anything any nicer. There's the grain of the locust, and no doubt about that. It's got a lot of cracks in it. It's a rugged piece, for sure, but it's beautiful. And so's the inside, right there especially. All this up in here, it's just gorgeous looking. And it's thick, it's got a thick bottom. But I saw that burl that you're looking at disappearing as I turned, and I just decided that's as far as it needs to go. It's going to be a heavy piece anyway, so why not? Finished 7 inches in diameter at the widest, And the tallest point is 6 inches, and the base is 4 3/4. And yes, it was cold out the day I was cutting that tenon off, and I pushed the camera on, and I probably didn't get my finger moved fast enough, and it shut back off, so you didn't get to see the first part of the tenon removed, but you got to see the little nub come off. I finished this with 3 coats of sanding sealer and 2 coats of shellac. I really like using shellac. It's beautiful finish, and it's really pretty easy to put on. So that's it. One beautiful piece of honey locust. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And a special thanks to all my subscribers. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you're new to my channel and you feel so inclined, please consider subscribing. Thanks again, and until the next time, I'll see you later.